Today I'm with my boy Jay here at Drift RC Miami. Yo, how do you feel, man?
I'm excited, man. I mean, look at the turnout. We got a great amount of people here. We having fun.
You're watching RC and Driver TV, baby. Give me a little history about how this came about.
We had a location on Sunset before this. It was a brick and mortar location. It was inside of a doctor's office.
Inside of a doctor's office?
Yeah. Inside of a doctor's office.
So when they're not operating, they're driving RC cars?
Exactly.
How'd that work out, man?
Well, it wasn't a doctor's office, functional doctor's office. It was in the works of becoming a doctor's office.
Okay.
A buddy of mine's owned it, and he was turning it into a doctor's office. And before he got all his permits and stuff like that, he used it as a little drift facility.
So it was the underground drift.
Yeah, for the homies, for the gang. Yeah, for sure.
How did you grow this following to be what it is today?
I had help from my buddy Chris. He had the majority of the people. I didn't do none of the work, honestly. I'm not gonna take any of the credit, man. My buddy Chris.
We're gonna have to talk to Chris.
For sure. We're gonna have to talk to Chris.
So what got you into drifting? How did you meet Chris?
I met Chris. He used to work at a local hobby shop. And I was going in there buying cars and boats and planes and other types of RC stuff. He's the one that got me into drifting.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long have you been into RC stuff?
My whole life, since I was a kid. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's me right there, man.
Since I was a kid.
So what is it about the RC world that attracted you to it? What is it that you love so much about it?
I just love the fact that I could come together with a cool group of friends and enjoy our time, you know, relieve some stress, and just have some fun.
Do you like building them or do you just like driving them?
I just like to drive them, as you know best, because I actually commissioned you to build one for me, so.
Yeah. So we're gonna see that build pretty soon. I'm actually building him one right now. So you're a driver, not a builder.
I'm a driver, not a builder at all. I like to drive.
So he's the guy that shows up to the track all dressed up and everybody's got everything ready for him. They hand him the keys, he gets in the car and drives,
That's
right?
me.
Hey,
That's
you can
me.
do that though, right?
I definitely can.
All right, so tell me about this car that we have here today.
This is one of my favorite cars here. The shell is an E30 BMW. I customized it myself. Added all the little screws, picked my choice of rims.
I like that white
My
body
choice
style,
of paint,
man.
color,
Nice.
right?
Okay.
Did the headlights. You can't see them, they're not on right now, but it does have lights in the front and in the back. Actually, I can
the headlights turn on.
Let's do this.
take a look,
Let's take a
man.
look, right? Let's do that. Huh?
So I don't see any posts on it. What do you got there? They're magnetic?
Got the magnets, the upgraded stuff.
All right.
Let me show you guys the lights here.
Dude, I love all this anodized aluminum
Yeah.
here, man. That is really nice.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's sweet. Dude, I like the windows. This is so sweet.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about what's under the hood, man.
Shibata GRK. So let me show you. So it's not too much of a popular brand. They're not one of the bigger brands, but it's a great car. It definitely drives amazing. The electronics that I have on it is Accuvance and Sanwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And then it's a carbon fiber body.
Carbon fiber chassis, all anodized purple aluminum parts.
So what came with it?
Came as is.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So you're not one of those guys that I ask, so what modifications have you done? And you're like, no, I haven't done much, just shock struts, towers, things. So this came just as is, right out of the box.
The good thing about this car is it drives amazing right out of the box. That's one of the reasons why I actually purchased it. Is because you don't have to do too much to get it to drive really, really well.
So if somebody were to get into RCing for the first time,
Yeah.
what do you recommend? What would you tell them? Like, it's the first guy, he doesn't know if he likes it or not. Would you recommend going with something like this, something a little bit less blingy, or just tell him to go, go big or go home?
I mean, I kind of feel like depends on your financial situation, really, and depends on how deep you feel like you're gonna go into the hobby. If it's something that you feel like you're gonna do for a while and really enjoy, me personally, I'd rather, buy the more expensive build so that I don't have to backtrack and, spend more money later in the future. But there's price ranges for everybody. So if you can't really afford something that's a little more expensive, we have things that are a little bit cheaper.
Because you can take a lower level drifter and convert it to something like this just by buying the components by itself.
100% for sure.
So if you can't go for this right now, you can always go for the lighter model,
Correct.
like the 1.0, and end up with the 2.0 model, the upgraded version of it.
Correct. 100%.
That's cool.
Yeah. What do you think? How do you like it?
I think it's beautiful, man.
Okay.
I think it's really cool.
All right.
I'm gonna have to get one for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Jay, I want to tell you thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you for having me, man.
And this is such a great turnout.
Thank you for
You know,
having
I wish you a lot of success and that this place can grow and you get people here every day and just make it happen, man.
Yes, sir.
This is a good way to bring the family together. So if you don't know anything about RCing, it's a great community. If you need any help, they're always here to help you. That's what I love about the racing community in general.
For sure.
Whether you're doing RCs, whether you're racing motorcycles, racing cars, everybody's always willing to lend a hand and help you out. So I wish you the best of success, and I can't wait to see you drive, man.
Yo, thank
I
you
wanna
so
see
much,
that thing on
man.
the
I
track.
appreciate you, Carl. For real, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, boss.
Take it easy. Peace out.
All right, man. And yo, you
RC
guys go
Driver
follow
TV.
me. RC Playground Miami, Instagram, everywhere.
You heard it.
Let's do it.